Welcome back to another episode of Tunnel Vision Podcast. I'm Mario DeRamus.
I'm Eric.
Buckeye B in the building. Let's get it.
We are back and we are 1 week closer to the kickoff for the regular season for the NFL season. 1 week closer to the start of college football. And we are in the trenches right now in preseason football for the NFL. How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Like you say last week, man, it's back. We here, man, and we had a good week of preseason. So it was some good games, man. It was good to watch some football for real, for sure.
Yeah, I think I downplayed the Hall of Fame game last week a little bit, but it definitely was good to finally see some starters kind of make some plays and showcase a little bit of talent. Some teams started out a little hot, and some teams did.
Before we dive in, though, how was y'all weekend, y'all week? I see you was doing your 1-2 thing, man, at the sneaker bar, man.
Yeah, shout out to the sneaker bar.
Shout out to corporate and them, man. Corporate got them. You feel me? This what was it? It's called the Cincinnati Sneaker Bar.
Yeah, Cincinnati Sneaker Bar.
Okay, how was that, man?
Presented by BTS, Bigger Than Sneakers.
Oh yeah. Okay.
7th annual. So I mean, it's good. I've gone every year except 1 year.
Okay.
There's only 1 year I haven't been, but it's always good. It's always a great time. Get to see a lot of people that I don't typically get to see. Obviously, everybody got so much going on throughout the remainder of the year, but it's one time of the year that you get to see a lot of faces that you don't typically get to see maybe every month or every week. You know what I mean? But maybe see them every once in a while in passing. But
so it's like a party, or is it like a formal thing, or is it like a networking thing, vendors, or what's going on with it?
Well, really, I mean, the way I try to explain it to people is it's really whatever you want it to be, right? Like you can go. It is a formal event because it's a black tie event.
Okay.
But but you get to wear sneakers and kind of it caters to like whatever you really want it to be. Like you can go and network.
Okay.
You can just go and hang out, kick it with people that you haven't seen in probably a couple of months, couple of years, or somebody that you might not be able to kick it with on a regular basis.
No, facts.
So I mean, I think that's probably for me the biggest thing. Getting to see a lot of people that working, been around and working in the shoe industry for years, as you know. We were in there together. But just being able to see a lot of those people who just were there along the way for real, and you probably had interactions with buying shoes or, even sharing some sneaker stories, like, you know what I mean? Just so it's always just kind of a good time to go out, kick it, and just see a lot of good people.
No, for sure.
What shoes you wear?
Oh, I wore my white and pink Jordan 1s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Swagging on them a little bit.
Yeah,
You got a pink tie too?
No. So I didn't do a tie because I did a white shirt and it had like pink designs on it.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I had a gray suit. So
That's what's up.
I seen it was at TQL too. How was that experience?
I was good. The second year was at TQL.
Oh, second year? Okay,
last year was at TQL.
Okay, that's
also.
what's up.
But yeah, I mean, it's a huge space. So I mean, you got the VIP upstairs, downstairs. It's pretty much the party area where you got the dance floor, DJ booth, and then 3 bars open, and then they have food as well. So
it's an open bar?
It's not open bar, but they have like 2 bars.
I'm about to
but
say.
No, it's not open.
Hey, red cup is back, by the way. You understand me?
No, it's not open bar, but I mean, they have drinks.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up for sure.
Yeah, had a couple Hennessy Ritas. So.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Henny Ritas.
Oh, yeah.
Henny Ritas.
Nothing wrong with it. Shouts out to them, and that's what's up though for sure.
Yeah. Now, what about y'all? You have a good weekend?
I just work, bro.
Likewise, I've been on the grind, man. Back to the Grizzy. You feel me? Getting it in, staying low, just grinding for real. That's all I did was work. I ain't do nothing.
Yeah, I ain't had a day off in like 2 weeks.
Well, I wish I could tell you that I wish I could tell you that this was a day out, but we got some work to do right now. We got to put in work right here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
always.
Let's talk about work. With football, right? We into the preseason. How do y'all feel about week 1 so far, and what y'all seen, or anything that you might have seen through the first?
Where the
weekend?
camera at?
Oh, you said
It ain't the bust down rollie. It's the citizen, but
but he said it's perfect
but
time, man.
but it's definitely perfect time, man. Shouts out to Shador, man. Shador Sanders. You know what I'm saying? He held it down. Man, I mean, it wasn't the greatest game. I mean, it was a lot of hype around it. Obviously, you know what played around it, and from him to just come in, you know, having backup reps in the whole camp and just come in and just be the starter and show out like he did, man. You know, I was excited for him and proud of him, man. He did his thing. I mean, he had a couple little mishaps, you know, a couple missed throws. He looked, you know, he didn't look the best, but for, you know, surrounding the circumstances, man, he definitely did his thing, man. So, you know, shouts out to Shador Sanders, Deion Sanders, the whole team, and then I messed with him, man, for coming in with had the cameraman had his own little boom box and on little music playing, man. I'm rocking with Shador, man. I just ordered a Shador jersey, by the way. So I already had the Colorado, but you know had to get the Browns too. So hopefully he don't get traded. So you know I'm rocking with him.
So let me get this clear real quick.
Go ahead, man.
You are a supporter of the Bengals and the Browns.
I'm a supporter of Shador Sanders and the Bengals, not the Browns.
Okay. I just wanted to get that on.
But you know what it is with me.
Nah,
let me make this clear for y'all out there, man. When it comes to professional teams, I usually go by my favorite player. But when it comes to college, I'm a college dude, man. That's what I grew up on, man. I'm a college by heart. So that's why I got my favorite teams in college. Shout out to the world famous Ohio State Buckeyes. And shout out to them Tar Heels, man, the North Carolina boys. You know what's up with them. We don't want to go on that, but go ahead.
But yeah, definitely did. That was, in my opinion, though, I think they initially set him up to fail, right? Not giving him the reps, but to a certain extent, playing against some starters, right, with Shador. But you saw how he commanded the huddle. You saw how he made some tight throws with some 2s and 3s and maybe 4 guys that might get cut.
Facts.
With him going 14 for 23, 138 yards and 2 touchdowns, I think he put on a great performance. The play calling was a little bad too, bro. Like
horrible.
Like on fourth down, 4th and 1, they went 5 wide.
You go empty?
Like I didn't understand that, bro.
Yeah, they was tripping.
But ultimately, man, I think what I saw was big in that game, and we can get your opinion after this, Mario. But I saw Myles Garrett on the sideline, David Njoku on the sideline, and the only person they were talking to constantly was Shador Sanders.
Yeah, they was turned.
In my opinion, that just means when you have the command of the leaders of that team, we are now seeing in the making Shador Sanders on his way to potentially starting week 1.
Shouldn't be no potential about it. He should
shouldn't,
start.
But
man, the energy around him, man, of what's going on, bro, that boy need to be starting. Cleveland tripping. Like, it's too much energy around Shador right now for them to throw in Joe Flacco.
Yeah. And in my opinion, and the last thing, Mario, but like, if you starting week 1 and it's getting far ahead, but if you starting week 1 at home and they win against the Bengals, oh my fucking God.
No, facts.
It's gonna go. The fans are gonna go crazy, bro.
My whole thing is, how worse can it get by starting? You throwing Flacco out there. What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, let him throw him. Y'all already threw him to the Wolves. You feel me? And he showed y'all that he can handle it. He can handle all pressure. He showed y'all from top to bottom, man, from college to now. Like, I mean, obviously it was just a preseason game, but man, that boy need to be starting. So we'll see. What you got, Mario?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, I think that he played well.
Yeah.
I think he played well in spots more so than anything. But I think for him, it's still some things that I see that I'm like, all right, well, especially like when you talk about him holding on to the ball so long, I still think it's that thing where where he feel he has the need to make plays, right?
Yeah.
No,
And
for sure.
You know what I mean? But I think that comes with time. Like you learn all that stuff with time, and as you get, you know what I mean, as he gets older and as he learns the NFL game more, I think he'll start his decision making will change. But I don't think that he played bad.
Well,
I do think that it's tough right now because I think that as well as he did play, it's just gonna be tougher on the Browns now because now we actually might see, and this is just the way I'm thinking of like being like if I were the GM, not necessarily the coach, but the GM, but we need to see less of Shador now, and you need to see better play from the other quarterbacks because
Agree.
because
good.
now if let's say for instance Dylan Gabriel was injured and didn't play this game, right?
Right.
But you drafted him 2 rounds ahead of Shador Sanders. So
which was a joke.
If Shador plays more and he continues to play well, Dylan Gabriel plays for a short amount of time but doesn't play that well. Now you look like okay, there's no way we can list him ahead of Shador on the depth chart, right? Because as of right now, Shador was fourth, right, going into the game.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan Gabriel was ahead of him. Kenny Pickett was ahead of him. Joe Flacco was ahead of him. Now, Joe Flacco I won't say it's a joke if he starts week 1, right? Because he's the veteran.
Wait a minute.
He's a veteran for one. And bro, it's a reason that they went back and got Joe Flacco. Like
you can clearly make a case for
I can make a
starting Joe
Flacco.
at least a few games.
No, there's no case.
Yes, there is.
You can make
There's no case.
There is
because
a
the
case.
Cleveland Browns don't have anybody on their team, so there's no case. They're not competing to be a playoff team. Look at the talent on offense.
What's their record right now?
I get that, bro.
What's their record right now?
0-0.
Exactly.
But
so
you telling me you gonna throw Joe out of all the energy surrounding what's going on with Shador and the hype around him? You telling me you about to throw Joe Flacco out there with Jerry Jeudy and Cedric Tillman?
I'm not saying that you do. I'm saying I can make a case for it. There's an argument there to be had of him starting over Shador.
So they're going to be able to compete better with Joe Flacco than Shador. It's a wide margin.
I'm not saying it's a wide margin.
Exactly. So you might as well throw the rookie out there. You're in a win-win, bro. You're in a win-win.
But what if you throw Shador out there and he doesn't look good?
Then you throw Flacco in.
Okay, so then you revert back to
you gotta make sure, and take the name off of it. At the quarterback position, when you're talking about playing a rookie quarterback, you have to make sure that rookie quarterback is prepared and ready to play.
I think
hold on. What the Carolina Panthers did to Bryce Young these past couple seasons was bad. It could have been worse. Bryce Young just happened to be good enough and mentally tough enough that it didn't go south. But they bounced around with Andy Dalton and another quarterback along with playing him in the same year. That was bad. When you pick a guy as a rookie guy or a young guy, bro, you have to make sure that guy is ready and prepared as much as possible to be the starter. And if we've seen the Browns already do this and put him at fourth string, the case can be made that they're still potentially going to start Flacco as week 1 as a starter. Is it the right thing to do? We don't know. We will see.
No, it's not the right thing to do. Fuck Flacco. He ain't about to do shit. He about to go in there, probably get injured, and then it's gonna be Shador.
Okay, but let me explain something to you, right? It's easier for an NFL team to start with a veteran quarterback. Hold on. It's easier for them to start with a veteran presence like Joe Flacco. Let's say the first 4 games, 5 games, Joe Flacco doesn't play that exceptional. Then they say, hey, you know what? Let's go to Shador because that's an easier route to transition from, hey, we try with the veteran, let's give the rookie a chance versus saying, okay, let's start with Shador. If he doesn't play well in those first 4 to 5 games, then they have to pull him, right? Tell me that's
that,
worse.
That makes
That's-
sense.
no,
that makes sense if their team is going to compete. They suck.
Bro,
They
but
suck, bro. Let Shador take his lumps.
But you don't think, bro, as much as they've invested in that defense, they're gonna depend a whole lot on that defense to also help carry them.
Their defense is gonna be solid,
Okay.
bro. But at the end of the day, bro.
See, this is why I see a case where he might not start right away. You open up with Bengals, Ravens, Packers, Lions, Vikings, Steelers. That's 6 tough games.
What team are you fearing? You fearing the Bengals?
As the Browns?
Why are you fearing the Bengals other than what they can put up on offense? Shador can't light them up.
Bro,
what team are you other than the Ravens? What team are you fearing? Hold on.
As the Browns.
What are we looking at?
What, the Lions and the Packers?
Lions, the Packers, the Vikings, and the Steelers. That's 6 tough games, bro. You gotta stop drinking what's in the cup, bro.
I'm always
slow down.
Cup. I'm always on
and
my cup.
You talk about bias. Like, I get that you are a fan of Shador, bro. But you gotta understand
y'all tripping with this Flacco shit, bro. Y'all need to get out y'all ways, bro.
Who?
These old niggas, bro. Back to the old nigga shit.
Ain't nobody on no old nigga shit, bro.
So why are y'all making a case for Flacco?
I'm saying that there's a possibility.
Fuck that nigga.
Why am I making the case for it? Because it makes more sense.
Bugging,
it
bro.
makes more sense to start with the veteran guy, because if you
had a good team, I agree.
You want me to tell you why? Because if they start Shador in the first 6 games or first 5 games, he don't look well. If they pull him, they can't go back to Shador.
It makes no sense.
They can't go back to Shador. They either have to put in Kenny Pickett if the Joe Flacco thing don't go well after that, or they're gonna have to put in Dylan Gabriel.
Let him take his lumps with this team, like Bryce Young took his lumps last year, bro. Let Shador take his lumps.
Yeah, you know what happened? Bryce Young got pulled. Andy Dalton got in. He looked terrible. So they said, let's go back to Bryce Young. Bro,
they ain't have no choice.
Exactly. The Browns have 4 quarterbacks. They got other choices. The Panthers didn't have anybody.
Not to mention that they don't have any choices. Think about the media.
So you don't think Andy Dalton is better than any quarterback that the Browns got now?
Hold on. Think about the media coverage if they go and bench Shador, bro. I'm being realistic.
It's gonna be bullshit anyways. Regardless, my point is, it's gonna be bullshit.
At the end of the day, and we can move on to the next topic. I just want the kid to be set up for success, bro. That's it.
But they're not gonna set him up for success.
That's it. That's all I want.
But it's not going to happen, bro.
I want what's best for him, bro.
But it's not going to happen. That's my point.
Him sitting behind Flacco few games is what
it's not gonna happen. By them drafting him in the 4th round, or what was it, the 5th round, that already set the precedence, bro. It's not gonna happen. They want this. They want him to fail, bro. So you might as well just throw him out there and let him get jiggy, bro, like he did. What was it? Friday.
Yeah,
bro.
But that's preseason, bro, and that was by default.
But you made a good point though. He was throwing to niggas getting cut. Just think if Judy and Joker was out there, bro. Man, Shador, keep rocking, bro. I'm fucking with you.
Ain't nobody said they would.
I ain't saying I ain't, but this making this case for Flacco shit, bro. Y'all are bugging. I get what y'all saying about around the veteran, but
the Bengals also played Philly on Thursday.
Okay. They did. They played them. That was first night that they kicked off preseason. Philly ended up winning against the Bengals, but the biggest takeaway from this game, in my opinion, was the Bengals starters. The Bengals starters.
I got another takeaway, but go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, I because this is really the first time, like, the one thing that they've been preaching, or at least Zach Taylor has been, is they want to play the starters more in preseason. Mm-hmm. They want to start fast as a team. You know what I mean? Versus things that they've done in previous years where they've had slow starts, not playing the starters throughout the preseason. But now letting them get reps. And they played for a good amount of time. If I'm not mistaken, they played the first 3 series.
I think the whole first quarter.
Yeah, Joe Burrow looked good. Jamar Chase looked like Jamar Chase. Chase Brown, though. Chase Brown is, man, the offensive line looked consistent. But I feel like somebody's missing from that defense, though. Didn't see a lot of pressure that was applied to the.
Somebody.
Yeah, somebody's missing.
Multiple.
No, but I'm saying
that's an understatement.
I'm saying one person specifically is missing.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
I
So
got
you know what I mean. If y'all get where I'm
Nah,
going,
I'm with you now.
yeah. So I think that if the Bengals are smart, man, they would take that tape and they would say, hey, can we really afford not to pay Trey? Let's get him. Let's get a deal done. Let's get him on the field. Let's get him ready to at least play some meaningful snaps week 1.
He gonna have to.
But what did y'all think about the game? Y'all?
Uno.
I'll say I got a couple other different takes in my opinion of this game. Is one of the takes I got is how we saw the culture of Philadelphia, bro. I don't think I seen from top to bottom players play as hard as I probably seen in that game from Philly, bro. That's a damn good culture that when you see third round, fourth round third string and fourth string guys playing very, very hard and playing at a level that, I mean, fuck, they almost look probably like they could play and get some spots in the regular game. That's how much energy and I think excitement they brung. And I was impressed. Like that was top to bottom. I felt like Philly is building something there, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It looked like something there.
Shout out to Tanner McKee, man.
And then, Tanner look good.
Tanner nice.
I like Tanner.
And then my second thing is, I think the Bengals might be in trouble defensively, bad.
Might be. Might be about it.
And I ain't even talking about personnel. The whole talks of this offseason was, hey, we don't want Lou. Lou was too confusing. He had too many calls. It was too much. We want something basic and keep it simple, and we're gonna play a base defense. Blah blah blah. They played a big base defense on Thursday, and they look bad.
That shit don't matter, bro. Like I didn't understand the whole Lou.
That was a scapegoat. No, that was a scapegoat.
Nah, for sure. I mean, I fuck with Al Golden, but if you don't got the personnel, it's not going to translate on the field. I don't care what defense you what scheme you drawing up.
You
need personnel, bro.
You cannot play base defense with a lack of talent.
I agree.
Facts.
That is a fact.
And it goes back to my statement last week. The Bengals, I fuck with the Bengals, but they're going to be entertaining, bro. Like they're going to keep you entertained from what they do on the offensive side of the ball. But when it comes down to defense, you're going to see what you're going to get, man. Basically all the games are going to be shootouts this year, man. Like I don't see nothing changing. I mean, now they do have some talent, you know, some rookie talent with Demetrius Knight, but he was out of position a couple spots I seen. Like that run by Will Shipley, he took a bad angle. But you're right, they're rookies and they got some growing to do. But I just don't see it, man.
The only thing that helps out when they're in shootouts is now you're putting pressure on the other team to perform at a high level too offensively, where you might be able to create some takeaways.
Nah, facts. And that's what they're going to need. The Bengals defense is going to have to be opportunistic.
Yeah.
If they're opportunistic and get those takeaways, then they might make some noise. But other than that, bro, it's going to be the same script as last year. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. I mean, the offense looked wonderful. Like, Uno, I mean, let me ask you this, though. Was Philly... Was they back? Was it the second string on defense?
Yeah.
Okay, so I ain't gonna lie. I mean, Uno, he do that against the best of the best, but he was out there.
He was running away.
it was easy work. You feel me? But you know, it was. I like you said. I'll piggyback on that with the culture in Philly, man. They definitely building something.
Yeah,
I seen something in Tanner McKee last year that made me excited about him this year. So I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I think he's definitely not a threat to Jalen by no means. But if he can get on another team, you know, in the future. I mean, I don't know if Philly would want to let him get away. But Tanner McKee, man, he got something going, man. I like him.
Like that's That's culture, bro.
Yeah, no, I mean Tanner is nice, but I mean, this is the way I feel about it. I mean, if you saw Kenny Pickett look good last year, but a lot of that's like he's saying, man, it's culture. Like it's coaching too.
Nah, for
like
sure.
so, and I think that a lot of that is just built upon like what they're doing in Philly, like how they're establishing their offense. So the only thing I will say, that's the last thing I probably say about the game, though. I mean, it's for me, it's just preseason game, so I just take it for what it was. But if I'm the Bengals, I'm making the call to Stephon Gilmore.
Yes. ASAP. He should have been called, but ASAP.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I mean, they're getting close to the regular season. Like,
Yeah,
that's
it's time.
yeah.
It's time.
Stephon Gilmore?
Yes.
How does he help them?
Huh?
He helps them as a corner.
You know how young the cornerback room is there.
It is.
And he's a good base defensive
He's
player.
play, yeah.
He's okay. He ain't Stephon Gilmore of old.
He looked good in
but-
Dallas.
He was good in Dallas.
Nah, I'm cool. Who the Bengals got? Cam Taylor Britt and
Here you go.
Dax
I
Hill.
want to play the young guys
I'm
and let
cool
them
with
get
the
cooked.
young niggas. Let them get. I'd rather let them get cooked than bring in Stephon Gilmore.
But so you won't rather have
No.
a veteran come in and
I
help
bring
them?
in whatchamacallit, what's his name? Asante Samuel's son. What's his
Asante
name?
Samuel Jr.
Yeah, I bring him in.
That would be okay too.
That would
over
be okay.
Stephon Gilmore.
That would be okay too.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, I just
Cool.
think
Stephon
I think that you. I think you
I'll
can
be
get.
calling both of their ass right now.
I think
Cam
that-
Taylor, Brennan, Dax.
I think
get out.
if you look at it, I think Stephon Gilmore, well, you could get him on a 1 year
I
deal.
don't think the secondary is really the issue though.
Huh?
The secondary is part of the problem,
It's a problem, but
That's the biggest part of the problem.
along with the linebackers.
I don't know, bro.
Tanner McKee threw for 250 yards, and you don't think that they the problem?
You get
Dax. They played.
no. They
No,
didn't
Cam
play.
Taylor Britt didn't play.
Cam Taylor played and Dax didn't play.
DJ Turner played.
But hear me out.
I never was impressed with DJ Turner.
Hear me out on
I
this.
don't know
though.
why the Bengals got this infatuation with that team up north. They corner. I don't get it, bro. Like,
But hear me out on this
Go
though.
ahead.
You have 17 and a half sacks from Trey.
okay,
You probably how many picks did they have? You get what I'm saying though?
no,
like
I get what you're saying.
like you should be if you get 17 and a half sacks out of Trey, you should be some of them should be turnovers. You should be getting some turnovers too. Because they're fearful of
But
the pass rush.
but is Stephon Gilmore gonna really be an impact on their defense? Like
I think
that?
he would. I think he would.
Yes.
I disagree. What was it? Who did he play for last year?
Played
I
for
think
Dallas.
No, he played for Minnesota last
Oh,
year.
he did. He played for Minnesota.
He played for
Yeah,
Minnesota.
And they
what?
played for Dallas the year before that. They had a top 5 defense, or top 10 defense last year.
I said, what did he do?
He did pretty good. Like
I don't know, bro. You gotta put them stats up.
it's hard to pull up, quantify
yeah,
a DB.
A DB.
You know that.
I know, but
Because if your DB leads the team in tackles, it's a problem.
It's hard to quantify that, bro.
If my corner leads the team in
But-
tackles, we
but-
got a bigger problem.
but you know-
who I got.
But you know what is not hard to quantify? They are ass. Those guys that's listed on that team for DBs are ass.
Nah, don't play Cam Taylor Britt cock like that. He ain't.
Nah,
he
Cam
ain't-
Taylor, all right. I
he
like
ain't
Taylor. I like
ass.
Cam Taylor Britt.
He ain't ass. Don't do him like that, bro.
But as a unit, as a whole, as a collective, they haven't played well.
He'll start on the Cowboys.
Fuck no.
Cam Taylor Britt will start on the Cowboys.
Over who?
Who the second corner?
Tyron Bland. Led the league.
He
before
good at
tore his
good at
ACL.
returning the ball. That's about it.
He led the league in interceptions before he tore his
fuck Tyron
ACL.
Bland. He
Knock
ain't better than Cam Taylor Britt. You tripping?
Come on, bro.
He ain't Cam Taylor Britt to start on at the Cowboys.
No, he won't.
He start over who?
Over who?
I just told over
Deron
Tyron.
Bland, no. He'd be
Deron.
he'd be at the second, maybe third string.
Third string.
You going hard for
Can't
it.
be a nickel.
No, he can't be a nickel.
Who's the nickel?
Keep on Hall. He a dog.
Oh, tripping. Man, y'all playing Cam Taylor Britt.
I'm not-
Like that?
I don't like him.
I'm not playing him. I
Why
think
you
that
don't
he's
like
nice.
him?
I don't like none of the corners, bro. Them
Cam
corners
Taylor
ass.
Britt, I'm rocking for my boy.
I like Cam Taylor, but I think he's slick. I don't think he's the greatest, but I think he's
hold on.
nice.
Hold on. Let's talk to the real fan for 1 second off camera. Jeff, do you like Cam Taylor-Britt, bro?
No.
Thank you. Thank you, bro. I just
but-
wanted somebody who was a fan to be realistic.
Damn, you was a fan?
Or is a fan, my bad.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
All double moves.
Thank you. Thank you.
But I fuck with Cam Taylor-Britt because he's aggressive.
Too
And he
aggressive.
takes chances, bro.
They cost his team.
It does, but I like aggressive corners, bro. And I fuck with Cam Taylor-Britt. I love his game, bro.
So Jackson Dart had a great game.
Jackson Dart did have a great game. Jackson Dart, I told y'all before, man, he the future. I'm telling y'all, man, I don't know what it was about him in college, man, but he just got that it factor. I know a lot of people were hype on, obviously, Shador and Cam Ward, but I always felt like Jackson Dart should have been in that conversation to be one of the, at least a top 10 pick coming out of this draft. I think this is going to hurt one team more than any other team going forward, but the Saints. I haven't heard much about Tyler Show, but I've heard really, really good things about Jackson Dart. They like him a lot as a young quarterback down there. They think that he might actually have a chance to start at some point in the season if things don't go well in New York for
Russell.
I don't understand why they won't start him now.
Or Jameis. I mean, because you went out and you got Russ and you got Jameis
For what?
to help groom him. Like you have an issue with people having mentors.
I don't have an issue with mentorship.
You do.
But why are you starting the mentors?
Why are you starting
There's no
the
reason
mentors?
to start the mentors.
Because at some point the rookie has to
You
learn.
thought, you thought it was no reason for Aaron Rodgers to sit behind Brett Favre?
that was different,
Did
bro.
you-
because
it wasn't
Green
different.
Hold on.
Bay was contending for Super Bowls.
Hold on.
Bro.
You thought
The Giants are not contending for Super Bowls.
You thought-
the Browns are not contending for Super Bowls.
You thought Jordan-
the Packers were Super Bowl contenders.
you
When?
thought
when they had Brett Favre.
What was the last
That
time?
was years ago,
The
though, bro.
hold on.
Hold
Hold on.
he
Hold
backtracked.
on.
He already
The
backtracked.
Packers-
You good. He backtracked.
Backtrack shit. Y'all
The
tripping.
Packers hadn't been to a Super Bowl since '97
But that don't mean they weren't fucking contenders.
with Brett Favre. Okay.
So you thought Jordan Love sitting behind Aaron Rodgers was bad?
No.
Why? They weren't
Because
contending.
With,
They weren't. Are you looking at me? You can look at me all you want.
are you serious?
Was they contending for a Super Bowl?
Why
Really?
wasn't they?
They're a playoff team.
They're a playoff team.
So if you're a playoff team, you're contending for a fucking Super Bowl. The fuck is you talking about?
The realistic thing is no
I
one.
didn't say they were going to win the Super Bowl, but they were Super Bowl contenders. You telling me you gonna compare the Giants and the fucking Browns to the fucking Green Bay Packers with Aaron Rodgers?
Let me ask you a question.
Man, whatever dope you.
Let me ask you a question.
Don't do that.
Let me ask you a question.
Don't do that, bro.
Under Marvin Lewis,
What dope you smoking today, bro?
Under Marvin Lewis, do you believe that the Bengals were Super Bowl contenders?
Yes!
They didn't.
With
win
Carson
the
Palmer? Bruh.
Now,
So you telling me?
with Carson Palmer.
How
I'm
many-
saying with Andy Dalton.
No.
Through the
I'm talking about the Carson Palmer year.
Let's talk
It was
about
Carson Palmer.
2012 to 2017.
No,
were they Super Bowl
no.
contenders. But they made the playoffs every year except 1 year.
You said, hold on, what?
They made the playoffs every year except like 1 year with Andy
But
Dalton
you
and AJ
knew with
Green.
Andy Dalton, bruh, it was not gonna go no, bruh. Andy Dalton was what round was he?
Second.
Okay, but you knew when you drafted Andy Dalton, bruh. He didn't have that it factor like Shador and Jackson.
But remember,
Don't compare Andy Dalton to them.
they traded Carson Palmer.
They didn't have a choice because Carson Palmer didn't want to play no more.
But they had a choice to where they drafted
Bruh,
a
you got
quarterback.
quarterbacks who got that it, like you say, what you say, it's
I said it
in all caps.
I believe he got that it factor.
Exactly.
I believe
Did
that.
you ever believe Andy Dalton had the it factor?
There was a lot of people who
it ain't
did.
about if I believe this.
No,
They believe.
I ain't talking to you.
Apparently, they had some type
Fuck
of faith
that.
in him.
Did you think he had that it factor?
Me personally, no.
Thank you.
But again, I don't run the Bengals. I don't
Man,
coach
fuck
the
that.
Bengals.
That's why the Bengals
But
is the Bengals.
But you said if a team was in the
Bro.
playoffs, they were a championship contender. That's what you just said. But
I
you just sat
did.
here and told me that you don't believe that the Bengals with Andy Dalton were Super Bowl
because
contenders.
Andy didn't have the it factor,
It
bro.
don't matter. They were a playoff team, and based upon
And
what
lost
you
in what
said,
round every year?
hey, but they made the playoffs.
Okay,
that don't
man.
matter, does it? You just said they were.
Okay, but if you got if you go into the playoffs with Aaron Rodgers, do you think that you're gonna be able to win a Super Bowl every year?
If I'm going to the playoffs in general, I would think.
No,
I
answer
would
the
think.
question. If you got Aaron Rodgers and you in
You thought that team, the defense wasn't that good.
If I'm gonna create an analogy. If I'm the Bengals,
Right.
if I'm with the Bengals and I make the playoffs with Joe Burrow, I'm thinking I'm winning the Super Bowl every year. If you got Joe Burrow in the Super Bowl, I mean in the playoffs. Same way with Aaron Rodgers.
No,
They give you the best chance to win, bro. No matter what.
Just because
Andy Dalton ain't gonna make the plays.
Just because you have Joe Burrow doesn't mean you gonna win.
You got a shot. You got a shot.
Every team got a shot that's in
Everybody, bro.
No, bro.
Yes, they do.
If I go in there with Andy Dalton,
I don't think it's one team that's going into a playoff game like, man, we ain't got a shot. I hope
obviously.
not. Exactly.
But if you on the outside looking in and I'm looking and I go in and I say I got Andy Dalton, bruh, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. If you going in and you got Joe Burrow, you're gonna be like, hey, we might have something working.
Okay.
Crickets.
So hold on, but so you don't believe every other team feel that way though about their quarterback. Like that's like saying if the Bengals didn't feel that way about Andy Dalton, they would have replaced him years ago.
Because you don't have to be an it quarterback to win the Super Bowl.
You don't.
You don't.
What are we talking about?
But you also have to have a great defense as well. If you don't have an it quarterback, your defense is immaculate. What team won a Super Bowl with a basic quarterback and then have a good defense?
And hear what I'm about to say. On paper, this defensive line, for bringing it back to the Giants, on paper, this defensive line mimics their Super Bowl defensive lineman.
Who's on the D line? Exactly.
Pull it up real quick, but you got the young kid that they
If
just
you gotta
drafted.
say, if you gotta say it can't mimic the defense because that defense had
this defense
the defense with the Giants.
The Giants? Oh, you tripping, bro? They just they
Okay,
got
Brian Burns. I fuck with
Brian
him.
Burns,
Kayvon Thibodeau.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
Okay,
Where the young boy at? Where he at? The rookie that they drafted. What's his name?
They got Dexter Lawrence on there, and they got Abdul Carter.
Abdul Carter.
Okay.
Where is he at?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
Good linebacker.
Yeah, bro.
I'm rocking with him.
They solid enough to where they gon' be in some games. You just don't throw a young guy out to the wolves, bro.
Why throw Russell Wilson out there?
You already paid him all that money. You say that all the time. You pay somebody some money, you draft them first round, you put them in the game.
He just led the Pittsburgh Steelers to the playoffs. You got an issue with him starting with the Giants, who won like 4 games last year?
I don't have that big of an issue, but it's like if these rookies coming out here showing you they can get jiggy, throw them niggas out there,
But
bro.
it's a lot
Jiggy
different.
against 2s and 3s is
It's a lot different in the start of the regular season.
You're missing my point. I'm not saying showing out in the preseason. I'm just saying showing that he's a leader of men, showing command of the offense, and showing that he's able to make the plays to be in an NFL regular season game. Throw him out there and let him get jiggy, bro.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Let these old niggas look mentor from the sidelines, bro. You got the headphones on today. Let them put the headphones on, nigga. Fuck is we talking about?
It's a lot of boxers that look good sparring, but then when they get in actual boxing,
We gonna see.
matches,
We gonna see.
They don't look
I'm
that
rocking
good.
with Shador. I'm rocking with Jackson, and I'm rocking with JJ. Speak on JJ's performance, by the way. It was mild, but he still got jiggy.
He was mad, but he got jiggy. He has the
He
keys.
only played one series, bro.
He has the keys though.
Yeah, for sure.
So it ain't.
And the Giants need to take the same angle, along with the Browns, bro. That's why the Giants ain't been shit and the Browns ain't been shit.
Well, you know the difference between
The
that.
Vikings haven't either.
You know the difference here, right?
The Vikings haven't either.
JJ got
Because they've not had a solid quarterback.
JJ had a whole year to hold a clipboard and watch film.
That's a fact. And learn how to be a pro quarterback.
Okay, because he got hurt.
Okay, but it's still a year of
He was
developing.
going.
It's still
He wasn't going to start over to Sam, but I'll take Sam Darnold
No, he wasn't.
over fucking Russell Wilson and fucking Joe Flacco.
You said he wasn't gonna start over Sam? He was started. He was slated as the starter before he got hurt.
No, they were going to battle it out in camp, bro.
No, Cam was already almost They had listed him as the number 1 quarterback
He was.
already. Then he got hurt right before the season.
Well, y'all even making my point even more.
But this is what I'm saying. first of all, I don't think the Vikings have the same season if JJ's the starter last year.
I agree.
They don't win 14 games.
I agree.
With Sam already had some experience. He came from a system which was very similar out in San Francisco.
Okay.
And he also had two amazing receivers in Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. Cool, right? Now, do you believe that the year that JJ had off is going to help him because he got a chance to watch Sam prepare week in and week out? He got to go over film with the coaches, with the quarterbacks.
Bro, I'm not against what y'all saying. I'm with that 1,000%. But if y'all have the niggas that have the talent and the leadership to start immediately, throw them niggas out there, bro. What the fuck is we sitting Shador Sanders for?
Because you don't want to crush his confidence.
Fuck that, bro.
Yes.
His confidence was crushed when he was drafted in the 5th round.
Bro, you
should have been crushed.
You don't want to,
but he showed.
You don't want to crush his confidence as a performer. Now, it's a difference. You didn't hurt his confidence. You hurt his pride. Pride is different than confidence.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You on to something?
That's a fact.
So if you want to sit here and say they didn't crush his confidence never left.
Nah, you're right.
His confidence is going to come because he has the ability to play on the field. Now, if he's getting sacked and hit game in and game out, you know what I mean? He's getting, like, look at Joe Burrow, for instance. Like, they're lucky Joe Burrow got that dog in him. Because if he didn't after his rookie year.
So Shador don't?
I'm not saying he don't, but I'm saying that you don't want to put him in a position where you can crush his confidence. You never know. You never know what's going to happen to you put somebody in that situation.
I think Shador's season, bro. You're not crushing his, like you say, you're not crushing his confidence, bro.
You're
not crushing his confidence,
you
bro.
can't say a guy coming out of college.
I'm saying it. I can't say. I'm saying it. You're not crushing his confidence, bro. You'll see, bro. You'll see.
Hey,
shouts out to FanDuel. I'm putting that plus 1,500 on him to be the starting quarterback.
Okay. Week one.
Week one.
Okay.
Remember where you heard it first. DJ Clue voice.
Hey, and if they do, I hope that's the best move for him.
You win.
Yeah, and if he is the starter, I hope that's the best move for him.
If he ain't the starter, the Browns going 0 forever.
But with that being said, though, let's just get back on track. Preseason now, week one is it's at the close.
Yeah.
Y'all got any big takeaways from week one outside of Shador that y'all like?
We saw a 70-yard field goal kick.
Yeah,
that's bro.
Cam Little from
what college did he go to?
I don't know what college he went to, but Jacksonville.
Bro,
Jaguars.
Like, it is amazing that the field goals.
That shit was crazy. 70, and it looked like it could have been a 75-yarder.
The uprights have moved in, and now we're seeing more and more further kicks ever in the league.
I won't lie to y'all. Only person I thought I ever believe could have made a 70-yard field goal was Sebastian Janikowski. It's the only kicker in history that I ever believe could have made something from that far.
Justin Tucker.
Yeah, maybe Tucker.
Nah, but I feel you on Sebastian. Sebastian was different.
Bruh.
He was a linebacker playing kicker.
Sebastian looked like he used to drink beers all game, and then they call him like Sebastian.
But look at this dude. He like fucking 125 pounds, bro.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Did Travis Hunter do anything in that game?
He had 2 catches for 9 yards. He played a little bit on defense.
How did he look on defense?
He missed a tackle. I saw him miss a tackle. That's it. But I mean, they said he didn't look bad though.
Shouts out to Travion Henderson on a 100-yard kickoff return. Man, that speed kills. Yeah. Shouts out to my Buckeye boy, man. He putting on. I think Travion gonna do some big things for the Patriots this year, man.
You know what though? I will say this though. I think if he might be able to take over that star role.
Oh, he's definitely going to. I mean, I like Ramondre. I like Ramondre, but mid-season, if Trey stays healthy, he's gonna be the starter for sure.
Then I think that, and I won't even lie to y'all. I think he got potential to win Rookie of the Year.
There it is.
Travion.
I like what the Patriots doing over there, man. They rebuilding, bro. Shouts out to Drake May.
But that's what happens when you bring in Mike Rabel. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I think Mayo was just that experiment.
I still don't like the way they did Gerard Mayo.
They play him cock.
But they shouldn't have never done it.
Speaking of wanting him to fail, like you said, they never should have done that.
They should never gave him that
I
opportunity.
mean, he only had the opportunity because didn't he play for the Patriots?
Yeah. And he was on the coaching staff for years.
Right. So that's the only reason. But he definitely shouldn't have. Yeah, that was crazy.
But you know, we'll see though.
But nah, I fuck with Trey.
I will say so. I asked somebody the other day when I was in the barbershop yesterday. I said like, how many wins do y'all see for the Patriots? I know it's only preseason.
Can you pull up the schedule?
Yeah.
I hate saying
they put up 48 points against the Commanders. You know what I mean, but
Did Drake May play?
yeah, he did. Like,
How did he
the
look?
First quarter he played, or first like few drives, he looked okay. Yeah. I like Drake May. Drake May, all right. He better than I thought he would be.
So you're saying they got the Raiders?
I said 6 wins. I said 6. I don't think, you know, if you got more, if you see more,
Run it down.
Keep scrolling. Panthers, I got one, right? Titans, I got another. Jets, probably, maybe. They might split with the Jets.
Yeah, okay.
Giants.
You think they can beat the Giants?
Yeah, I think they can beat the Giants. I think they can beat the Dolphins at least once.
They definitely can beat the Giants.
I think they can beat the Jets and the Giants once. I mean,
I don't know about the
the
Dolphins.
Jets and the Dolphins.
I don't know about the Dolphins.
Because depending on look at it towards the end of the year. Miami fall off towards the end of the year. So if they play Miami, especially at home, I think that is at home too.
Yes, Al.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. The Patriots can slide into a wild card.
They Browns, right? Like the Saints. They got about 7-8 wins right there.
7 might be the ceiling, but I think 6 is gonna be.
I'm gonna give them 9.
So where's the upset? Because there's got to be an upset in there. Do they upset the Falcons? Do they upset the Bengals?
Definitely gonna beat. They could beat the Falcons.
They could probably beat the Falcons.
Do they upset the Bengals?
Yeah, I could see it. How they defense look?
I have them upsetting the Bills at least once before the Bengals.
So you got them beating the Bills before the Bengals? What type of dope you smoking?
What do you mean? You think the Bills are better than the Bengals?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
To me, they're probably the same team.
Wait a minute.
The defense. You
so
think
we
the
talking
Bills
about the same Bills that went to the? What did they? Did they go to the
AFC Championship?
Who did they lose?
They lost to the Chiefs.
No, who did they lose on their team? Are they bringing the same team back?
No, but I don't have faith in. I really don't have faith in the wide receiver.
So you about to compare a team who didn't make the playoffs last year and say the Bengals are better than the Bills? And they brought the same team back from last year?
You believe in that wide receiver core?
I don't care who's that wide receiver. They got Josh Allen and James Cook.
They did bring in Elijah Moore.
Tripping, bro. There you go. There you go again.
I don't believe in that.
You about to say the Bengals better than the Bills?
I believe in Joe Burrow more than I believe in
Thank
Josh
you.
Allen.
I do
too.
I believe in the Bengals offense before I believe in that. That can't
defense, bro.
That can't show me that can do it 2 times in a year. Two times in a row.
I bet you they will. Because your boy gonna get better.
Who?
The boy out of Florida State.
And
he gonna get a lot better, bro.
Who?
Keon Coleman.
I'm fucking with the Bills.
I like
They got a ceiling. If the Bills don't, bro, they gonna have to revamp that whole squad. If they don't get at least to the Super Bowl.
You like that defense? You think the defense is just that great?
I didn't say that. The great that never came out my mouth.
You think the defense is
Their
good?
defense it's solid. It's better than the Bengals.
That's not saying a lot.
It's not saying a lot, but if you're telling me the Bengals are better than the Bills, that trumps them.
I like the Bengals. I like the Bengals better than the
That's
Bills.
cool. Do they play each
off
other?
of 1 year?
I'm cool. I'll fuck with the Bills. I like Josh Allen, bro.
They gave that fucking MVP to him.
That's cool. I'm not disagreeing.
So do you think that so if you got to vote last year, who would you have voted for MVP?
Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay. Do you believe in Joe Burrow more than you believe in Josh Allen?
I said that. Yes.
So what? Okay. So do you? What? All right. This is my thing. So what would you say gives you the? What would you say gives the advantage to the Bills would it only be the defense
It had to be.
over the Bengals?
Yeah.
But you don't think the offense is that much better than theirs? That it makes up for the defense?
Bengals offense is definitely better than the Bills. That's no dispute.
But what I'm saying is the Bengals offense to me, is that much better than the Bills that it makes up for the defense being that much of a difference.
I'm gonna put it like this, and I might backtrack a little bit. But the Bills are a better team than the Bengals. But if the Bengals play the Bills in the playoffs, the Bengals will probably win.
Next topic, then. You answered the question.
Okay. That's good. Hey, that's a good enough answer for me. I was just trying to make sense of everything. But all right, but we got to talk about the last division in the NFC now.
Should be easy.
NFC West. I mean, and this is just these are your predictions. These are what you feel. So I mean, it would be easy for you. So you start it off.
No, I'll go. I want to go
Cardinals
last.
first. Nah, I'm talking shit.
Oh yeah.
Wait, go ahead.
Nah, I'm
Go
talking
ahead.
shit.
All right, well, I'll start
go
it
ahead.
off. I'll start it off. And this actually might surprise some people. But first, I'm going with the Rams. I don't think that's the surprise there. Second,
Hold on, can I ask you a question real quick? You think the Rams, are you okay with the Rams knowing that Matthew Stafford has not practiced yet?
Yes.
Why you feel like he needs to practice?
Seasoned
vet.
I'm not saying that. Oh, a vet. Now you on the vet side. I'm not saying that that's a problem per se that he needs to practice. My issue, well, you do need to practice because you got to get with timing. But my issue is here. It is a back injury, a shoulder injury.
That's the thing.
That is a lingering thing that can go throughout the season.
That's
I
the
just
thing.
wanted to bring that up.
The
That
back
was
is the thing for me. It ain't about him practicing. I don't give a fuck about him
it
practicing.
wasn't practice. Wasn't it? It was the fact that he's injured.
Okay.
So, but this is why I feel confident with still saying the Rams. I think that they, for one, have the best coach in the division. And I think he's also one of the top 3 coaches in the NFL, period, and Sean McVay. But also having a veteran as a backup like Jimmy Garoppolo there, that, you know what I mean, with Puka Nacua.
And Jimmy's look pretty decent.
And Devontae Adams also being an addition there. I think that the Rams are, and you got Kyron Williams, you got Blake Corum, who I think is going to have a more impactful year this season coming off of this injury. But I just think that if we're looking at these 4 teams, they're head and shoulders above the other 3. Second team would be the surprise here. I think the Cardinals. And I think a lot of it has to do with Kyler Murray having his back up against the wall. Like, he has to win again because I think that he's on a very short leash there as a starting quarterback. Like, because I think they're starting to now lose faith in Kyler Murray. And, like, obviously he has the ability to move out of the pocket, but it's still other things that he lacks. And I think that he's regressed every year, probably for the past 3 years.
Yes, he is.
He gonna keep regressing.
But
Yes, he is.
but I do like the Cardinals there. I think that they've done a lot of good things, especially through the draft. You know how I feel about the way that they drafted this year. I think that they got one of the best young corners in the league in Will Johnson. A lot of people were down on him because he did have a lingering knee injury coming out of college.
He look good too.
Yeah, he do.
He gonna be a sleeper. I don't know why.
But also, I think they got the steal of the draft. And I told you this right after the draft, but Cody Simon, I think dude is a stud.
So he slated to start?
He's slated to start right now.
Middle linebacker?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
But Cody Simon, in my opinion, I thought he was the steal of the draft. I think that, it's certain dudes that just stand out on tape and guys on defense. The one thing that I need from my middle linebacker is for him to make plays. And at Ohio State, all I saw was him being a playmaker.
Nah, facts.
So
that's out to Cody.
But I like the Cardinals there. And then right there, I think I like the 49ers. But I don't know necessarily where they go with this whole Brock Purdy thing. That'll depend on what Christian McCaffrey does this year. If Christian McCaffrey is healthy for 80% of the season, they get the 3rd spot. But
third spot?
Yeah. Right now I got Seattle right there, and I got the 49ers still coming in for it.
Go ahead, Cal.
I got the Niners at 1. Shouts out to Brock Purdy and Christian. That's if Christian stays healthy. If Christian stays healthy for, like you said, 80% of the season, I'm taking the 49ers, bro. Like, I like what they do on defense.
Even with the fact that they let I think it's 40% of the starters are now gone.
They did. So who's gone? Warner? Did Warner leave?
No, Fred Warner's still there and Joey Bosa's still there. And that's about
Nick
it.
Bosa, you mean?
Or Nick Bosa, yeah.
Yeah, I'm rocking with them. I'm taking the Niners. Like I said, man, it was a huge letdown last year. But they faced some injuries. Who's the receiving core for their team?
Exactly.
I know they lost Debo, but
Brandon Ayuk.
Okay, I'm fucking with Ayuk and Juwan
Jennings. And
Ayuk might be out.
And they got Ricky Parcell too, though.
Oh yeah, Ricky Pearsall.
Pearsall.
I fuck with Ricky Pearsall.
Hey.
Niners, lock me in at 1.
Yeah, Ayuk gonna be out. I think.
Okay, let me look at they lineup. Ayuk. Ooh, forgot about Kittle. Jorge Kittle. Yeah. Give me the Niners at 1. Give me the Rams at 2. Then I'm gonna go to Seahawks at 3. And then I'm gonna go to Cardinals. I'm curious to see what the Seahawks do. I low key think the Seahawks can make some noise and compete for that 1 spot. I like what Darnold's doing, man, and I like the addition of Kupp, and we're gonna see what Jax do, man, and then Kenneth Walker. I ain't really too familiar with the defense.
They got some nice young corners.
Yeah,
So I ain't gonna hold you. Matter of fact, fuck that. Let me go to Niners 1, Seahawks 2, Rams 3, and then I'm gonna put the Cardinals last. Talk to me, E.
Ooh. All right, I got. I'm still, even though I brought up this stuff with Matthew Stafford, I still believe in the Rams and I believe in Sean McVay. They got, in my opinion, one of the slept-on wide receivers in Devontae Adams.
Why is he slept on?
Because when you talk about top 5 wide receivers, he's not mentioned enough. When he has a good quarterback, that dude performs at a high level. You give him any quarterback that the top 5 guys the normal top 5 guys that the masses will say, I guarantee you he does.
I think
he outperformed them.
I don't think he was slept on. I think it was just a quarterback play he dealt with the last couple years.
Yeah. But I think when you talk about top 5 guys or top 10 guys, like he's not mentioned.
No, he's definitely top 5.
Then I'm going with the 49ers. Although I don't believe in some of the weapons that they have offensively, I think defensively, they, regardless of them losing guys, I think the same sentiment that we share with the Philadelphia Eagles is that the 49ers are consistent in having a culture that's ran pretty damn good, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
Facts.
They're going to run the ball and smash mouth and be able to play with the best of them. So I believe in the 49ers.
For sure.
I got Seahawks next. I'm with, I think I was kind of on the trail with Cal, but he said that they could be competing for 1. I don't think they could be competing for 1, but I think they could definitely be a team that could fight for a wild card spot. They're a young team, but I believe in the guys that they got. Hopefully Kenneth Walker stays healthy enough to kind of be able to tote the load for them as well. But I think Cooper Kupp and Jackson Smith-Njigba, I think with that, that allows them to be something. If Sam Darnold is who he was last year, the Seahawks they're in good hands, I think. And then the Cardinals. I do not believe in Kyler Murray.
Either.
He has regressed every year. The past 3 years, you've said it. I've seen multiple clips because I kind of follow anything that kind of comes up. Marvin Harrison Jr.
Facts.
I've seen some clips and it don't look good to me. So I am definitely thinking they're 4th. And
who's their running back?
This is
James Conner.
James Conner.
Injury prone nigga.
And this is that's one guy that I think he's going to potentially be losing his job pretty soon, like you said, Mario. So that's what I got.
Okay.
Nah, for sure.
I
like that.
I'm not mad at y'all.
So you got the Cardinals at 2?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got them at 2.
That's interesting.
Because I think that anytime and it's you'll
So you think-
typically see it whenever a franchise quarterback is facing any type of adversity where they have to perform at a high level. A lot of times they do, like especially if it's a franchise guy who has the ability. Like, and when I look at the Cardinals, they'll have a young, hungry defense, and I think the one thing that's gonna help Kyler Murray a lot is gonna be the progression of Marvin Harrison Jr. in another year
Hopefully.
in the system. Ain't no hopefully. Last year he broke 900 yards quietly.
Nah, I'm just
this
saying.
year I think that he exceeds 1,200
for sure.
We gonna see. I mean, shouts
Yeah.
out. I ain't gonna lie. Shouts out to y'all. Forgot to mention that tight end Trey McBride. He gonna be
Oh,
a problem too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you basically saying you think with them at 2, you think they can compete to be in the playoffs this year?
If you at 2, you're competing for the playoffs.
Yeah, they can keep for a playoff spot.
Yeesh.
If you at 2, you
I
compete.
ain't gonna lie though. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah,
Because their defense is solid.
And I think it's a close margin right there at the 2 and 3 spot. Like
It is.
only thing with the 49ers, I'm really fearful of Christian McCaffrey.
That's
Like,
gonna be the kicker. If he don't stay healthy,
Well, they just I think
it's a
they
wrap.
I think they just signed Jeff wasn't back too as well.
I'm not.
He played well
but
with them.
He get injured too. That nigga
Yeah.
get injured too.
if
So
if
I
Jeff
think they got the
Wilson was-
Isaac.
I think they just did it.
Do they still got the Isaac Garundo? Dude?
Yeah, they do.
He
But
wasn't bad either.
remember they traded Mason though.
Yeah, that was huge. That was a huge let go.
But I mean, the one thing we known about running backs in the or that are under Kyle Shanahan, like they typically do well. So I mean, it could be a plug and play situation. They got a decent offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously still led by Trent
Trent
Williams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's nothing to say like, oh, like they can't be that. I personally don't see it as of right now.
We've seen them on the 3rd and 4th string running back and had success.
Yeah, but it's to me it's still a lot of question marks. Like I get it. Brock Purdy just got paid, but I'm still not the biggest believer in him. I think everything relies on the health of Christian McCaffrey.
No facts.
So, but with that being said, though, let's transition right from we talked a lot of NFL here for the past hour, but let's talk about the SEC.
Let's do it.
This is our huge conference in college football, our last huge conference to talk about. Give me our top 5 teams. What teams did like? And this is always tough for me, right? Because it's the SEC, and then you don't want to undersell somebody or you don't want to overhype somebody, right? Because it's like you got to think now with the addition of Texas and what they're supposed to do, but then also, is Alabama going to return to be the old Alabama? What's Georgia going to do now? They going into basically a brand new life cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
so we got to talk about this because I think this is, even though as much as I love the Big Ten, this is probably going to be the most important conference to watch this year.
Nah, it
in
is.
college football.
There's some parity kind of too.
Yeah. I'll kick it off.
Yeah.
I'm going with Georgia at 1.
Who?
I think Georgia's played
Okay,
Texas tough. I think Georgia's under the radar right now. Like a lot of people is talking Texas, and I think it's time for Georgia to kind of get back and back to the throne. Texas at 2. Obviously Texas has one of the most talented rosters in the SEC and in college football in general. But I expect them to at least get to 2. And then Bama is my 3rd. I definitely think that Bama could potentially fight Texas for 2 and potentially or be in that second spot, whether it's between them or Georgia, because they brought back a lot. Like there's a lot of returning guys from that team that were still saving guys, but I think they went out and recruited. They got Cam Calhoun from Utah, corner that played for Wynn Woods. I think he was one of the top interception guys in the country last year. So I think they're going to be a pretty stout on defense, and we should see a better version of Alabama. Then I got Texas A&M. Texas A&M at 4. Texas A&M has one of the better offensive lines and returning a lot of guys. They went out and got some offensive weapons and a wide receiver core. And then I think they'll be one of the best running teams in the SEC. And then at 5th, I was debating between Ole Miss and this team, but I decided to stick with this team, and I'm gonna go with Tennessee. Even though they're switching quarterbacks,
Damn.
I think Tennessee had a lot of young guys last year. I think they're able to learn from being in the college football playoffs. Got their ass whooped, but I think they'll be able to learn from that. That was good experience for them to be able to be in the top 5 in the SEC.
So hold on, before I do my little take, is the quarterback from LSU, is he hurt?
No, he's not. I don't believe in Brian Kelly. And I don't understand why you do. Why you turn on this way?
Damn, bro. So you really about to just put?
Yeah,
That's cool.
you believe in Brian Kelly? What has Brian Kelly done?
But to not put him in the top five is crazy work.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna be a little biased.
I won't lie though, because I can make an argument for every team that he listed in the top 5. But
Cool.
but I also can make a list for 2 other teams that he did.
Yeah.
But-
Ole Miss is in
Don't
the
worry about it,
one.
I got him. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna be a little biased, man, cause my little cousin, y'all gonna get familiar. I'm gonna go Bama 1. My little people's out of Mississippi, man. Shouts out to Quitman, Mississippi. That's my roots. AK Deer, number 0, running back. He gonna be a problem for Alabama this year. What their quarterback look like? Is that quarterback decent?
Yeah, it should be all right.
Okay, so I'm gonna go Alabama 1. I'm gonna go Texas 2. I'm gonna go Georgia 3. I'm gonna go LSU 4. And shouts out to that youngin, boy, DJ Lagway. I'm gonna go Florida 5.
You know they have the toughest
That's
toughest schedule in the country.
That's cool. I'm still taking Florida at 5.
Okay.
So that's what I got. But yeah, be looking out for my little cuz, man. AK Deer, number 0. You're gonna be a freshman running back this year for sure.
Man, that's crazy. Nobody's taking Vanderbilt or Oklahoma to be in the top 5.
No,
Damn, you said Vanderbilt?
he is
Who
not
got-
about to
who
pick.
Vanderbilt got?
He is.
I'm not picking them, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just asking. There's nobody gonna put them there. You know, hey, Vanderbilt looked decent last year though. You know, let's not.
Decent can get you 8th or 9th in the SEC.
It can. That's why I'm not putting them in my top 5. But no, they did look good last year. But for me, my top 5, I like Georgia at number 1. I like Eric said. I think that a lot of people are sleeping on them. I think that they're gonna have one of the best defenses in the country. But more than anything, they'll have 2 running backs that they can rely on, which a lot of other teams can't say that week in and week
Who's
out.
their running backs?
They had one of them was a transfer in, and the other guy's
They
gonna be a sophomore.
they lost the boy from last year, ETN, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
But-
Which I don't think they.
but that's low
care.
key. Man, that's been a running back you probably for a little while now. They've been putting some dogs in the league.
Next, okay, go ahead.
Okay, but after that, I like Alabama number 2. I think Alabama is gonna be another year under the head coach. He's gonna have more of his guys in there. I know he had a few guys, like 2 receivers transferring, and I think that they got the second best receiver in the country, in Ryan Williams. So
Yeah, shouts out to that boy. I forgot to mention him.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Ryan Dub.
I'm going Alabama number 2. I got Texas at 3. It's a lot of hype there for Arch Manning.
All right.
I don't personally see it, but on top of that, you lose your running back, you lose 2-star wide receivers in Isaiah Bond and Matthew Golden,
Right.
and it's hard for me to believe that they can just pump in guys like that and get that type of chemistry year in year out, especially going into a new quarterback.
Nah, facts.
So with that being said, and not to mention they they cornerback won a Jim Thorpe Award, if I'm not mistaken, and he's gone playing with the Broncos now. So it's hard for me to put them as a top 1 or 2 team, knowing that they lost all of this. But I don't know if the replacements are gonna be just as good or impactful. So I got Texas at number 3. Number 4, I got LSU. I think it's almost kind of disrespectful not to put LSU in that top 5.
He was tripping.
Like Brian Kelly hasn't won. Like I mean, I'm not saying like he's this guy who's going to win the national championship, but they're going to be competitive, and that quarterback is going to be a dog. I think
for sure.
He's going to be a Heisman finalist.
Yeah, Heisman finalist. I don't know
But
about
I think
finalist, but
he's going to be a Heisman finalist.
I think he's a Heisman candidate by default.
I ain't no default about it.
It is because everybody else around the country is not bringing back a quarterback. That's the only reason why.
Great point.
That is the only reason why they're hyping him like that.
That's a hell of a point.
I ain't falling for that shit.
I agree with you on that.
All right, and number 5, this might surprise y'all, but I'm going with the Gamecocks, man. Sellers is gonna be nice.
Yeah, I like Sellers.
And
Sellers gonna be nice.
One thing about South Carolina this year,
I like him over. Come on, bro.
They gonna have speed, man. Like I want to put A&M there, but A&M lost a lot defensively. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not sold on them because every time somebody gives them any type of expectation, they fall flat early. So I'm not buying. That's fool's gold to talk about A&M. Florida's still young, up and coming. The quarterback is nice, though. I will say that.
I like him.
They quarterback nice, but I just still think the talent level is just gonna be too. And like Eric said, with them having that tough of a schedule, week in, week out, and the SEC is already a gauntlet. Tennessee, I wanted to put them in the top 5. I got them right outside at number 6, but I think that losing Nico was a lot. Like,
it was, but it wasn't because guess what? They didn't rely on Nico to do a lot.
But they was gonna have to rely on him this year.
Yeah, but when you bring back your core, they got a lot of guys coming back, man.
That's gonna be tough.
The biggest loss they've had was Nico and Dallin Simpson.
Yeah.
That's it.
Dylan Simpson.
That's it. But I think they've been recruiting at a high clip. Bro, I'm telling you, I think they can make some noise.
I'm not impressed.
I think that they.
But you impressed with LSU?
Don't worry about it.
I think that they can make some noise, but I think that you rely on a guy like Nico to in this second year to do a lot more. Yeah. Like, granted, he was asking for a lot of money, but at the same time, I think one thing about him, he was always pretty poised. Like, outside of the Ohio State game, but that was just different, man. That defense was incredible.
And I'm not taking nothing away from that, but we have to realize is they've known who they were going to start at quarterback since the spring.
Okay.
That guy has had a lot of reps because Nico did that bullshit in the spring. That guy has had a lot of reps from spring to now to get prepared.
LSU in a better position than Tennessee.
Okay, even though he's got a lot of he can take as many reps as he wants, but he can get better with his timing, but his talent necessarily won't change.
It won't translate.
That's all I'm saying. I'm like, I get it. Like, preparation will be there.
I'm surprised you picked Tennessee.
I like Tennessee.
Is it because Jeff in the building?
No,
okay.
Nothing to do with him.
Just making sure. Because he was giving you that side. I like, nigga, you better pick my squad. Yeah. He on your ass. Pause.
But the only reason I feel this way
What's wrong with you?
The only reason I feel this way is because I think that, and let's not take away here, like, Nico was a 5-star coming out of high school. Like, they not just handing out 5 stars, dog. They not. Like, so it's a reason that he was a 5-star. It's a reason he was a starter as a freshman.
Tennessee won't finish in the top 8. Yeah.
You want to bet that?
You know what I'm on.
The top 8. The top 8 is crazy.
This is crazy, bro.
All right,
crazy work.
But I don't know. With that being said, though, like, I'm looking forward to it. Though I'm really looking forward to see how everything unfolds in the SEC.
I'm excited about this.
But don't sleep on Vanderbilt, though. Don't sleep on Vanderbilt. I think that's a team. Hey,
I'm sleeping.
Don't sleep on Vanderbilt.
I'm taking naps.
That quarterback, he's coming back. It's gonna be his final year. He transferred from UNLV last year. They gonna
Wake me up.
They gonna
I'm not impressed.
They gotta be impressed, but I'm just letting you know. So, all right. So I got a good one for us today, right?
NBA.
Oh, okay.
You want to do that?
No, stay.
Go ahead. Do you?
Yeah. So, all right. This one is we going back to I know last week I had like a 2-player comparison. This week I wanted to just do one guy, and we're gonna say, based off of the numbers, is this guy a Hall of Famer? It's NFL related.
Okay.
And he's a quarterback.
Okay.
So, 12 years playing. He's got 61% 61% passer completion rate for his career. He's got 165 touchdowns passing, 141 interceptions. Jeez. 32,942 passing yards. Is he a Hall of Famer?
Is that Carson Palmer?
No. Is he a Hall of Famer?
Is he a Hall of Famer?
Answer the question. Is he a Hall of Famer? Since
Go
y'all,
ahead. Go
nah,
ahead.
I'm gonna have you repeat them. You know I gotta have you repeat shit.
61% completion passer rating
Okay.
completion
Completion percentage.
Yeah, completion percentage for his career.
Okay.
32,942 yards passing, 165 passing touchdowns, 141 interceptions
Sheesh.
No.
for his career.
No.
And it's 12 years.
Since you said no, I'm gonna do the opposite of what you on. Yes, he's a Hall of Famer.
Do you think that makes him a Hall of Famer based off those stats?
Don't
he
go
said
opposite
no.
of me. Like,
Of course I gotta go opposite of you. We gotta debate this shit, nigga. What you talking about? I'm gonna agree with everything. No, he's not a Hall of... What you say? Yes? You say yes or no?
I said no.
Okay, so yes, he's a Hall of Famer.
That cup.
Man, it's doing numbers today.
All right. Based off those numbers, you believe that he's worthy of being in the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
Okay. And you believe that those are numbers.
Only
are
reason
not
I
Hall
would
of
say
Fame.
no is because of the interception rate, but go ahead.
And the 61. Oh,
61%.
61% is not terrible.
It's not terrible, but it's not like
61%?
But I think that the ratio is. But do you think first ballot Hall of Fame, or you think like just Hall of Fame?
Just period. In general, not first. It ain't got to be first ballot
Okay.
because it depends.
But
if
I ask you, is he a first
it
ballot Hall of Famer?
depends on who that's debatable.
I'm asking you. It does. I don't care who's up. It's certain guys you like. Yeah, that's the first ballot Hall of
right.
Famer. I don't care.
Nah, that's a fact.
Is he 32,000 passing?
No,
yards?
he's not first ballot.
Okay. The player is Troy Aikman.
Woo!
Troy Aikman is in the Hall of Fame.
what do you
Talk to me, cowboy.
what do you about?
Talk to me, cowboy.
Like, and the only reason I did it, right, because I think that for me.
Stop there. Is Troy Aikman better than Tony Romo?
No.
Oh my God.
You think Troy Aikman's better
Finish
than
Mario.
Tony Romo?
Go ahead, Mario.
You think Troy Aikman is
Go ahead, Mario.
not better than Tony Romo?
Yes, Troy Aikman is better than Tony Romo.
That's what I just said.
No, you said he's not.
Oh, yeah, Tony Romo.
See,
He's better than Tony Romo.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no.
Well, we agree.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
No, you definitely said he's not.
But based on them numbers, them ain't Hall of Fame type numbers though.
They're not, but
Like we gotta think.
that's deceiving though.
Yeah, but
deceiving
I'll
a
say
little
this
bit.
though. The reason I actually picked Troy Aikman to do this week because that's just and no disrespect to Troy Aikman. I like Troy Aikman. I think that obviously with his career kind of being cut short due to concussions and injury, if he never won a Super Bowl, I don't think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
I don't think he.
I don't know if he gets into the Hall of Fame.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Was he first ballot?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I think
You take what-
I think the talent around him
But
allowed him to be a first ballot.
Let me ask you a question. You think if if Tony Romo had the same weapons, same exact team, you think that he would be better?
yes.
I would argue that he would have been, because I think Tony Romo's more talented.
He might be more talented, but he ain't got the heart. I ain't never fuck with Tony's heart.
Tony ain't have to have no fucking heart.
Troy
You
had
handed the ball over to one of the greatest running backs to ever play the game.
You still got to show you him. Every time Tony Romo stepped into a position to try to win some shit, he fumbled.
Outside
Tony
of
ain't never been shit. Y'all tripping. Fuck Tony Romo. He been ass. He got the numbers. All them numbers is cap.
Well, I don't know if they cap because he got him.
Fuck him. I'm taking Troy because Troy got passion and got heart. Tony Romo ain't never seen none of that. That's why that's why he doing what we doing.
When you throwing the ball to Michael Irvin in his prime, bro.
Man, Tony
when
Romo.
when you handing the ball off to Emmitt Smith, you don't have to have no fucking heart.
But Tony Romo never even
You got
reached.
a top 5 defense.
Right? What are we talking about here, bro?
We could talk. We could talk for days on this Tony Romo shit.
You tripping?
We could talk for days on this.
You
Tony
could damn
Romo
near
shit.
throw almost any quarterback
How
in
many
that
playoff
position.
games did Tony Romo win?
What are we talking about?
I just asked you a
bro?
direct question, nigga.
You can't compare playoff wins that Tony Romo had to Troy Aikman.
I'm not comparing.
He had a better fucking team. The fuck you talking about?
Went over your head again.
You wouldn't.
I'm asking you directly. Fuck comparing the playoff wins to Troy Aikman and Tony Romo. What did Tony Romo do when he got in the playoffs? Busted about 30 nuts.
When he had.
Tony Romo ain't never did shit.
You see again, you biased thinking about your opinion of Tony Romo and not realizing that Troy Aikman wasn't that great of a quarterback.
Better than Tony. You just admit it.
If you give Dan Marino that team, Dan Marino wins 6 rings. What the fuck you talking about?
Damn, so you about to compare Dan Marino to...
I mean, they in the same era. Look, now you want to backtrack.
You gonna put Dan Marino on the same...
Put Dan Marino on that team, he wins 6.
Tony Romo?
Huh?
I'm talking about Troy Aikman.
We already established that Troy Aikman did his thing. I'm talking about Tony Romo.
I'm saying that Troy Aikman wasn't that great. The fuck are you talking about?
He better than Tony Romo. That's my point.
He had a better team, bro.
Oh, fuck the team.
He had a better team,
If
bro.
I'm going to battle, who you taking? Troy or Tony?
He had a
It's not
better
debatable,
team, bro.
If you're going to battle,
Give me somebody who had a worse
If you're
team.
going-
He had a worse team than Troy Aikman. Them motherfuckers will win they'll win the Super Bowl. 6 straight.
Let me ask you a question. Would you take Matt Stafford over Troy Aikman?
Come on, bro. Knock it the fuck off,
it's
bro.
debatable.
I'm not. It's debatable.
Close us out, bro. Context matters is done.
You saying
What the fuck are we talking
No,
about,
I'm
bro?
I'm asking you a question. Would you take Matt Stafford over Troy Aikman?
I ain't
talent
even
wise, Stafford has more talent than Troy Aikman, but why y'all playing Stafford cock? So who would you taking?
I think Stafford is a better quarterback
Then who?
than Troy Aikman. Me,
What
personally.
you think? Cowboy.
Matthew Stafford is better than him. It ain't a debate.
Talent wise.
Troy Aikman wasn't a great talent of arm, bro.
Talent wise.
Fuck.
Why
That-
you
that's
make
not
that
hard.
comparison though?
I was just curious.
It's debatable. I'm gonna take Stafford,
Okay,
but it's
yeah.
debatable.
Okay. No, I'm just hey.
I don't think it's even debatable.
But it's not even
bro.
about Troy Aikman. My concern is the Tony Romo shit he talking over there.
You give
That's what
Tony
I'm
that
talking
same
about.
team, Tony wins the
So
Super Bowl.
you don't think
The fuck
Tony
outta
you don't
here,
think
bro.
Tony winning a ring if he got if he on that
No.
Deion Sanders,
No.
Charles Haley.
No.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Because
Enjoy
you know what Tony Romo gonna do?
Man, get out of here,
You know what Tony
bro.
Romo gonna do? He gonna throw a pick.
Knock it off, bro.
Fuck Tony. He doing what he do best.
Fuck out of here,
Analyzing.
bro.
I'm glad that hopefully somebody took something away from the context matters this week.
Look, with a terrible team.
Ass.
No running back.
That's
He ain't had no
numbers.
good running back down there. What are we
Fuck
talking
Tony.
about?
His numbers gonna be hell of a. It's better.
A hell of a lot better,
I
right?
don't give a fuck about the
A hell of a lot better, though, right?
Tony ain't shit.
That 141? That motherfucker threw 141.
Trash.
He almost threw a pick, a touchdown every time he threw a pick. What are we talking about?
Tony ain't been.
Numbers don't lie.
Tony ain't never been shit.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Fuck out of here.
That's why he in the booth. Fuck him.
look at the okay, quarterback rating. Come on, man. What are we talking
with
about?
all that? But
It's a team game to win, bro. What the fuck are we talking
game
about?
on the line, is you taking Tony or is you taking Troy?
Troy.
Thank you.
Don't matter though.
When the game on the line,
he had a better team.
I don't give
Put
a
Troy
fuck.
on the shitty team.
When the game on the line,
Put Troy on the shitty team. I'm taking Tony.
Tony throwing a pick.
So let me ask you a question.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Let me ask you a question.
Might be a lot, but I'm taking Troy.
Serious question, right? Because that same sentiment. Because we about to talk about NBA. We don't context matters. But let me ask this question.
Stop drinking, bro.
Let me ask this question.
Take his cup.
Gang, because we
Thank you.
We talking about
Take his cup.
We talking about game.
God
we talking about game on the line, right? He said, all right. We talking about guys who got hard, and we talking about
Game on the line. You taking Kobe Bryant or LeBron James? Fuck out of here.
That's a good
Let's
question.
Let's go, nigga.
The King.
Smoking dope.
Debatable.
No, it ain't. All that fourth quarter points he got, it be in.
If you want to look up
in
stats,
trash time.
LeBron has the most game-winning shots than Kobe. If we talking facts. But that's. We can look it up.
We can look it up.
I mean, you gotta be in position to win the game. The game already won with Kobe in the game.
Thank you. The fuck we talking
I'm
about?
taking the King.
Motherfucker try to run up the score in the fourth quarter when the game out of reach. He don't even want to take a free throw.
I always try to throw the King in.
Because I knew I wanted to go. I wanted to go where your passion was.
Okay, and I'm taking the King.
Get
nigga.
out of here, bro.
What
You
talking
tripping.
about?
You tripping.
LeBron James.
game on the line. Would you take Jordan or LeBron?
You see what I got on?
Okay.
The GOAT.
And he got the grill.
The GOAT.
I just want to make sure.
The GOAT.
Just want to make sure.
Hey, I never disputed that. I never said LeBron was better than Jordan.
I just wanted to make sure, see where your head was at,
Yeah,
man.
what we talking?
Make sure you're still in line.
I said the
I
GOAT.
said LeBron's better than Kobe.
But
Oh, okay.
Fourth quarter. You talking about giving LeBron a...
let's
You don't even want to take a free throw in the
let's talk
fourth
about
quarter.
some. Let's talk about some
Like the
NBA
King.
though. Let's talk about some NBA. They just released the
Hope
schedule.
they trade his ass, man.
for Christmas Day.
Fuck out of
For
here.
this upcoming season.
And his feelings.
How do y'all feel about the games for
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell.
that they released for this upcoming year? This is actually the wrong schedule, but the Pistons are gonna be
Nah,
playing.
that's the right one.
No,
Lakers and Houston. I thought that was what you looked up.
yeah. So they announced that the Christmas games are gonna be played. Oh yeah, no, I guess it was. Yeah,
Yeah, that was the right one.
Yeah, so Cleveland versus the Knicks, San Antonio versus Oklahoma City, Houston versus LA, the Lakers that is, Dallas versus Golden State, and then Minnesota versus Denver.
Solid. Damn. They don't fuck with the Eastern Conference, do they?
I mean, how can you though? Everybody's fucking hurt.
Yeah, that is true. The East that wide open. But yeah, I like it.
I think that they got the two best teams in the East facing off.
Yeah.
Cleveland and
Yeah.
New York. I'm curious to see what the Knicks gonna do. They should be the favorites along with the Cavs.
The Cavs should
But
be
the,
the favorites.
but the
though,
Cavs
right?
are going to do
But
the
are
Cavs.
the Knicks still gonna be the favorites, even though they got a new head coach?
Yes, because
You think the Knicks the favorite?
what drop off do you have? I mean,
They got a new head coach.
You think the
but
Knicks?
Mike Brown and Tibbs are the same in my eyes.
Are they?
You think?
In my eyes, what
You think-
difference? What's the difference?
One emphasizes defense, the other one doesn't.
Who emphasizes defense?
Thibodeau.
So Mike Brown wasn't a defensive coach.
I'm a Kings fan. He
They didn't
won.
have a personnel, bro.
He won Coach of the Year, but they also had better
They didn't have
talent.
a personnel.
Huh?
You hold on. I'm still confused.
I'm talking about
You
defense.
taking the Knicks over the Cavs?
Yes.
Well, what drop offs did the Cavs have?
Right.
Okay, but the Cavs lost in the first round, right?
But they also won the East last year, didn't they?
I'm taking the Knicks. Give me Cat. Give me.
They
I'm
had-
taking
They
Jalen.
had the best record in the league last year.
That don't mean shit. Give a fuck about the regular season.
But you just said that you're taking them over.
I'm taking the Knicks
You're
over
taking-
the
you're
Cavs.
taking the Knicks
Yes,
over the Cavs.
Yes, easy.
So you got the Knicks in the finals.
It's debatable.
No, there's no debate.
If it comes down to those two teams, yes, I'm taking
Take
the
any
Knicks.
of the teams. Like we see the Eastern Conference right here.
I mean, it's a lot that can play in. It's a long NBA season, bro. It's a lot that can play into it.
It's a
I'm
lot
saying
that can.
bar injuries for the Knicks. Like let's
I
say
ain't
the
gonna
Knicks,
hold you.
Let's say the
I ain't
Knicks are
gonna
healthy.
hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. This might surprise some people, but as long as Giannis is healthy, the Bucks have a shot. I'm gonna go to Bucks and the Knicks.
Who they
Nation
point
I
guard?
don't believe the Cavs. I don't believe in the Cavs, bro.
Who they point guard?
It don't matter, bro.
I
You
might,
got
I,
Giannis.
I ain't gonna hold you. I might take the Pistons before I take the Bucks.
That's cool, but I'm not taking him. If you got Giannis on the team, I'm taking Giannis. But in all likelihood, I could see the Knicks making the finals. This has to be their year, bro. This has to be.
It was supposed to be
Like,
last year.
You tripping? So you telling me at the beginning of the season last year, you picked the Knicks to go to the finals?
No, but I'm just saying when you surpass your expectations last year, I thought that was their perfect opportunity.
This is the perfect opportunity for this year.
because everybody else hurt.
With a new
By
head,
default.
with a new head coach.
By default. By default.
So-
But y'all playing Mike Brown cock
I'm not
like
playing
he's not
him-
a seasoned veteran coach.
I'm not playing him cock. I'm just saying that it's gonna be it's a
back to
lot
the schedule.
different, right? Like he
It
went.
ain't a lot different.
It's
bro.
a lot different, bro. He took over the Kings. The Kings weren't a playoff team. They became a playoff team with him. He won Coach of the Year. A lot of that based off of that. He's now taking over a team that was in the Eastern Conference Finals.
If anybody can
only-
do it, Mike Brown can.
The only thing that you can do from winning the Eastern Conference Finals is go to the fucking finals.
And they'll be in the finals
Bro,
if that's the case.
Your logic doesn't make sense. It makes no sense.
What is the best game slated for the
I like the Houston. I ain't gonna lie, the Cleveland Knicks is probably
I won't lie.
top to bottom. Probably
I think it's
the
the
best.
Minnesota Denver.
Yeah, that's the game I was looking at. Either that or the Spurs.
Why you
Spurs
say Minnesota Denver?
What do you mean?
Huh?
Why y'all feel like that is the
Why?
best game?
Why not?
I'm asking you
'Cause
why.
They played in the playoffs last year.
Okay, but who did Denver lose?
Denver did.
Nobody.
Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, they lost Michael Porter Jr.
They lost Michael Porter Jr.
But at the same time, Minnesota lost to Denver. So to me, that's kind of a Anthony Edwards showing development game. Like, where is he at as a player? Like, is he gonna take the next step?
So is that the best? So what's the most exciting game you're looking forward to?
Spurs Thunder.
I'm gonna take. I'm either go Houston Lakers or Dallas Golden State. From an excitement standpoint, I'm not saying best.
I'm not
I'm not.
But are you excited to see Golden State? I'm not.
I am.
I mean, whenever Steph is playing, I'm really
It's
into
always
it.
exciting. I'm excited to see what Cooper Flag does. Well, let me ask you this. I take that back if Kyrie's not healthy. Kyrie doesn't play Christmas Day.
Kyrie might not play Christmas.
Okay, well, no, I'm not excited. If
Yeah.
Kyrie's there Christmas Day,
I doubt.
I would love to. I love seeing Kyrie and Steph go back at it. But if he's not playing, just cross it off. But I'm excited to see what the King does against Durantula.
I'll probably say I'm more excited to see what Luka does against the Rockets.
He biased, bro. Like, just stop, bro.
Always rocking with the King.
I mean, Luka in good shape now. I don't know if y'all seen him. or
yes,
not.
yes.
Yeah.
So was that clip of him playing in overseas?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Slim Luka.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Slim
That's your
Luka.
new favorite player.
No,
So who's your favorite player right now?
I don't have one.
Okay. Well, you gonna have. Well, you need one
No, I
because
don't.
Mamba been retired.
I don't need one.
Shout out to my boy Cole, but
I don't need one.
He's still Lakers fan.
I'm a fan. That's the difference between me and you.
Nah,
I'm a fan.
Don't act like he don't be backtracking and be wanting to throw in his towel for his teams. Don't do that.
The only team I ever said I was gonna throw a towel in was the Dallas Cowboys, and that was I don't like the direction that they were going.
So do you like the direction that the Lakers are going?
No, not yet.
Okay, so
They finally are going in the right or better direction. The Luka trade it got them in the right direction. To me.
so are the Lakers? Can they make a deep playoff run this year?
Not with the roster they have, no.
So they first round.
Maybe first or second.
If they make one more move, maybe
Okay.
I can see that.
All right.
They might be like honestly, they might be like one or two players away from
They need a big
being a champion. You don't like Ayton? You're not a fan of Ayton?
Fuck Ayton. I hated that pickup.
It could be good. It could be bad.
Trash.
I like it. I like it without LeBron.
That ain't saying nothing, then.
No, I mean, that's serious.
But I'm saying that ain't
because
saying nothing.
because they said that Luka was actually excited to play with DeAndre Ayton.
For sure. I'm sure he is.
I don't
like Ayton.
Because he going to throw the lobs to Ayton.
Yeah.
I like it from that standpoint, but we'll see.
That's cool. I respect it.
Yeah, but
Centers don't play well with LeBron James. they don't.
historically.
No, they don't.
But I don't know. With that being said, though, I'm.
Was I wrong?
No, you're not.
He laughed like.
Not
I'm
wrong.
always taking shots at the king, but it's cool.
I think the last center to stand out to me with LeBron was probably Zildjian Ilgauskas.
Exactly. He never had a fucking center.
Well, I don't know. Dwight Howard won the championship with him, so.
Wow.
Close this out, bro.
But with that being said, man, I want to thank everybody out there for listening to the Tunnel Vision Podcast. Make sure you go follow us, find us anywhere you can find podcasts at YouTube, Spotify, Apple Play, or Apple Podcasts, Google Play, anywhere. Just go on YouTube, type in Tunnel Vision Podcast, give us a 5-star review. Shout out to big homie producer Jeff, been holding us down, making things happen behind the scene, made everything go in favor for his volunteers this season. But with that being said, I want to thank everybody out there for listening, tuning in for another episode of Tunnel Vision Podcast right here on Spotify.
Subscribe. YouTube. Shouts out to us being on YouTube now, for sure.
Hey, y'all got any last words?
Nah, not really. Oh, yeah. Shouts out to my boys at Capanova, man. You know, they shouted us out, put us on their story. My boy Micah and Congo over there, man. So shouts out to them. Capanova with the hats, you know, keep me fresh. For sure. Nice little plug.
Yeah. Until next time, we out of here.
Peace.
Yes, Sirski.